Good morning and welcome to Cooley Outdoors. I am your host, Brandon Scott, and with me today is both Nash and Sabrina.
Hi.
Against her will, he's actually going to enjoy himself. But today we are up the Stevens Pass Highway, still on the west side of the mountains. We are up the Foss River Road specifically, and we're going to go cross-country skiing up the Foss River Road and probably up the West Fork Foss Trail a ways, hopefully to Trout Lake, and hopefully see some waterfalls. It snowed for the first time in like 3 weeks, which is a long time for Seattle winters. So we got fresh powder on the ground, which should make it better, but it's a little warm, so it's going to be a little slushy for the first part. But it's a flat road pretty much the whole time, so it should be pretty easy going. Thank you for joining us. So, options. Cross-country skiing, which is going to be our first goal, but it's kind of slushy, so we may turn back and come put the snowshoes on. But luckily, we can do either or at this spot. So first for cross-country, I'm looking for turning. Sabrina's playing a game. Nash is struggling.
Snow pants.
Yep. Tonga Ridge and Foss River. Tonga Ridge intermediate, but that's higher up. Foss River basic. We can go anywhere from 2 miles to 20 miles, and there's like 4 different roads we can take. Yeah, I know, they're nice. So Highway 2 is out here. We drove along this part, went under the railroad trestle here, and this is the parking lot where the county stops plowing. As it says in the description, this first mile is snowmobiles also, because they can go up the Tonga Ridge Road. First mile there, another mile there, and then we're going to come across and take the West Fork Foss River Road to the West Fork Foss River Trailhead. And this is a very popular trailhead to hike in the summer. It takes you to 5 or 6 really big lakes and like a dozen really big waterfalls, but they're all up here. We're not going to go up there because avalanche danger. But today's Nash has a death wish. Anyway, so 1 mile, another mile is probably 4-ish miles one way to, Trout Lake. And there's a couple waterfalls right there above Trout Lake, the Copper Creek waterfalls, which are popular. You can look them up on Google and look at the pictures. Hopefully we'll go see them, may or may not, depending on how well this goes, but that'll be 4 miles-ish, so 8 mile day or so. We know. I'm an idiot. But if you also wanted to, you could go up the Tonga Road, or you could go up the East Fork Foss Trail, which is called the Necklace Valley Trail, or you continue going up the road all the way up to, Soblisky Mountain, and there's really good views up and down the Stevens Pass Valley and up the Beckler River Valley. So there's lots of options out here. We'll probably be coming out here a bunch and hitting up all the options eventually. And we're also going to come out here and go hiking. Now, if we have to come back and put our snowshoes on, we pretty much will be going up the East Fork Foss River, which is the Necklace Valley Trail, 115. East Fork Foss River, same parking lot, same idea. Go to the map. Slightly different map, but it's the same idea. We're parked down there where it says trailhead, go up that first mile, and then the Tonga Ridge Road, that you can drive up like late in the season. So if it's like April and everything below like 4,000 feet is all melted out, you want to go hit a snowshoe, the Tonga Ridge is like 4,500 to 5,000 feet, so it'll hold snow until June or July. But you go along and you go up to East Fork Foss River, which is the Necklace Valley Trail for a snowshoe. So there's options upon options upon options.
So we are,
That's a big one for good luck.
get it, yes! And she's got snow all over her freaking eyelashes. All right, so we've left Rex.
That bun in here is gonna be covered in snow.
We're probably, I don't know, somewhere between a 1/4 mile and a 1/2 mile from the parking lot. We got about another 1/2 mile to go to our first road intersection. And it's snowing pretty hard, which is good. Fresh powder is best powder. As we were leaving Rex, the couple of King County guys showed up pulling a snowcat, because they got to go up to that. If we go the other route and go all the way up to the mountain over there, the 6 or 8 miles, whatever it is, one way. Up at the top there's a radio communication facility for the pass. So I'm sure they're bringing the snowcat up to go do maintenance and clean snow off of up there, because we're only at 1,500 feet and there's probably been 4 or 6 inches of fresh powder. Overnight, Steven's got 16, and I'm sure they've gotten more since then, and that radio tower is probably higher up than Steven's, so there's probably 2 or 3 fresh feet of snow up there. So they got to go maintain, but it's better that it's snowing hard than it not snowed at all and it being old grossness. Eat? Huh?
He keeps jumping on me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it's so pretty.
You missed me almost killing myself.
Eh. Uh-oh. Alright, we gotta get out the way. Here comes the snowcat. Go hide over there. Good, that just means he's gonna make a good snow path.
Is this far enough out of the way?
I'm gonna come hide all the way over here.
When he goes by, Scotty, we didn't make it.
We need help. The camera's not all smudged up, is it?
Can we use your... No, it's
Okay, cool.
Can we use your ride?
No. Because we're gonna go flying down.
He's always going to chase me slow.
I mean, it's closed to motorized vehicles at the first intersection anyway, so he's gonna have to go left, or otherwise he's gonna be really not doing correct. He might be turning around right there.
Just realized you're still recording, so you have to beep out that.
That's right. I can just edit out the snippets where you swear, or where you or me swear.
Just edit out what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Not just putting the video. Watching a Jeep struggle. What are you doing?
I don't know. Thinking about it. He's airing down. Keep going.
Let's go.
He's airing down. Taking air out of his tires so he has a bigger contact patch. Back to our regularly scheduled entertainment.
Pretty easy.
Ruined by the Jeep.
Huh?
That makes some tracks in the middle, so don't get ruined by the Jeep.
Well, that's why I'm over here, but I mean, it's not gonna matter anyway. It's snowing hard enough to where like 20 minutes after he goes by, it'll be fine. Getting some good glide at some points. It'll be fun going back down. Oh yeah. Excuse you.
Sorry.
Excuse you.
Traffic. Traffic.
Oh yeah, that's the good shot there. Keep going, I'm gonna take a picture of y'all.
There they are.
Oh crap, now the snowcat's here. Now we gotta get out the way again. Yeah. That's cool. I want that job so bad. Yeah, because this is the tracks I saw earlier in the road. So they might have been up here already once overnight, probably. Derp, derp, derp. Oh, powder sleigh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's better on the powder. Oh, that's so nice. The entire way down is just going to be one big glide.
Yep, it's great.
With a couple of kicks to maintain speed. It's going to be...
Tracks in the first powder. If you fall, they don't fall in the right spot.
Yeah, I came back down to see where the hell you guys were.
You make it up the
I saw you were gliding like the whole time.
Driving all the way down.
See, that's why I go on the skis, because it's a little more work going up, but on the way down is whee!
By the time we start to be at the lake.
So I came back down, like, I yelled for my glove.
Well, I forgot one of my gloves in Rex,
I misplaced my wallet.
and then he misplaced his wallet. And then as we were getting ready to go, the county guys showed up, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't in their way for whatever they were doing. Because I thought they were bringing a snowplow up. No, we're just bringing the snowcat up. Okay, cool. Huh?
This way looks funny.
Yeah. See, the bad part about the Jeep is he's by himself.
Oh, he's by himself?
Yeah, there was no other cars with him. No, I mean like only one vehicle. You don't go snow wheeling in one vehicle. You always have a backup in case you need to get yanked out. Wild stream crossing. As we get higher and higher, it gets snowier and snowier. Are you sweaty yet?
Not yet.
Yeah, I'm sweaty. Then again, I have long hair, so it's being a pain. Yeah. Yeah.
He keeps doing this.
You'll build up good ankle muscles.
No, my whole ski keeps hitting like a...
So if you feel yourself start falling, lean forward. It's always better to fall forward and sideways than to fall this way and break your tailbone. Oh, it's so pretty.
What?
It's so pretty. I hate that I had to wait till late February to finally get out here and do this. I think I waxed the skis just good enough. Do they feel better to you, Nash?
Oh yeah, they feel better.
I just snapped it.
There. So, more backstory. This is probably Nash and I's 6th total time going out cross-country skiing. It's Sabrina's 2nd. Of course, when you start into a new activity. Oh, here's the rock wall they were talking about. Oh, look at how pretty that is. Here's the rock wall they were talking about. Look at how pretty that is. Hi, Munchkin. But anyway, when you start a new sport, A, you're not very good at it, which is okay. And B, you also don't know all the ins and outs, like the fact that you're supposed to wax your skis every once in a while so that you can glide better. So the first couple times Nash and I went out, we went out on unwaxed skis, and of course, going out into a new sport and being the thrifty person I am, this is all old Goodwill stuff. So this is all stuff that was made like in the 80s, so 40 plus years ago. So really old skis. So, Jeep. I hear the Jeep coming eventually. We can get to this next spot, get past the bump. But anyway, so we were going out, low skill and pretty poor equipment. So we weren't doing very good, and I thought there was stuff we were doing wrong with our technique, and our technique, while unpracticed, for the most part was pretty sound. Uh-oh. It was just the fact that we had no wax on our skis, so we weren't able to glide. So over the weekend, I waxed skis for the first time. And of course it was a learning experience, but I think I did all right. And these skis feel so much better. Look, Munchkin, it's like you, along for the ride but not wanting to go.
Oh, you did have a passenger.
Yeah, it was his girlfriend.
Oh, so you didn't want to come out.
Yeah, oh no, she...
Fix it.
Yeah. Girlfriend, fiance, wife.
Friend with benefit.
Sitting there going, no, a friend with benefit would not be coming out here. She did not look like she was having a great time. I'm sure she went, turn around when he went to go air his tires down. But see, he's chugging along, so that's why you air down your tires.
Okay, he's doing fine now.
Yeah. And sometimes that's all it is. Better tires than air them down. He's probably turned his locker on too. Differential locker. So in quote unquote normal cars, you have open differentials. So your wheels under normal conditions spin the same speed. But when you go around a corner, they can spin different speeds. And then the one that has the least amount of grip spins faster. So if you're on something ungrippy, like you're going off-roading in the sand or the snow, if one of your wheels loses traction, it just goes wee, 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 and all your wheels that have grip don't do anything, so then you become stuck. You put a locker in, and all your wheels spin the same speed no matter what. So if one wheel loses traction, but the other 3 have traction, you can still go. I know, told you. It's a very aerobic exercise, you'll get warm. You gonna lose a layer?
Buns and thighs.
Buns and thighs. What?
I can't uncouple with my
Let me turn the GoPro off. So we made it 1.25 miles to the first road intersection. It's right there. That goes up Tonga Ridge. So that would be the late season ski or snowshoe, and this is all melted out. And that's where all the regular wheeled vehicles went. This vehicle's in front is the county snowcat team. Going up to clear up the radio tower at the top of Schreiber Mountain, I believe. So we got a little under 1 mile on this to go, and we'll make it to the Necklace Valley parking lot and trailhead. And shortly after that, we'll make it to our turnoff to go up the West Foss River trail to the end of the road to the parking lot there. And then shortly after that, we'll be on Virgin Trail more than likely for half a mile or 3/4 mile to Trout Lake if we make it that far. It seemed to have warmed up a little bit and turned into sleet, but now, of course, as soon as I turn the camera on, it starts snowing again. Wish I could keep the camera on the whole time, but this old GoPro battery does not last very long in cold weather. So get a little bit more skiing action, then I'll probably turn it off for a while again and see how long we make it. But what? Are you delaminating? Oh. Yeah. Probably because you're sweating in your feet. Look at how peaceful that looks. Now we know for next time, bring you some moleskin. Huh? He's starting to get a blister. Where? Side of his left foot.
Freaking 1.5 miles in.
Well, you're not doing anything for the rest of the week, so you can let it heal. It's only gonna hurt until it pops. Then it'll hurt when you take your sock off. But
What happens if you put shoes on that you've never worn before?
yep, that's why we're doing a flat trail. Work the kinks out and learn as we go. Oh my goodness. I hope it's snowing like this when we come on our way down, because that's gonna be some sick footage. Just zooming along. Right there?
Yep.
Interesting. Is it because there's too much gap or not enough gap?
I think it's just some stitching and the shoe is popping out or something.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. I'll have to look at them when I get home. Ah, as Sabrina makes a pony noise, indicating that it is a workout.
Ow.
You just took a snowflake to the eyeball?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Alright, I think I'm gonna take lead and try and quietly ski through this section with the heavy snow. Get some shot, and then I'll probably turn it off and let you guys catch up. I'm gonna get the virgin stuff off the cat track. Oh, that's deep. like I was telling Sabrina earlier, technically the skis we're on are track skis for groom trails, not for this quote-unquote backcountry ungroomed stuff. So we're still technically in incorrect equipment, but it's been made better, and this stuff is expensive, so we do with what we can and then try and make better later. But yeah, this is what it's pretty much looked like. We have made it 2 miles up the road. This is the Necklace Valley Trailhead / East Foss River Trailhead. Don't know what they're calling the trail nowadays, but it looks like there's a brand new information board up there too. So we've made it 2 miles. Another quarter of a mile, we should be crossing the East Fork of the Foss River up here, and then quarter mile we'll go to another split and go up to the trailhead. So probably another 20 minutes, half an hour. And then we'll be off-road and on Virgin Trail, and we'll see where we're at from there. But the sun looks like it's trying to come out, and the snow is starting to slow down, and we're all having a great time, aren't we? She's a little tired. He's found a blister. And I'm just me. Yes! I caught a snowflake on the camera lens. On purpose. Aiming at the tree. That should be good. So, we have made it to the intersection where we turn upstream and go up towards the West Fork Foss River Trail. It's that direction. But as you can see, the snowcat didn't come up here. And the one bad part about being on track skis on fresh powder, the morning after it fell, it hasn't settled. So we're trenching our way through this. And I don't feel like plowing trail for 2 miles up this. And these two don't feel like going any further anyway. So we're gonna go sit on the bridge. Yeah, we have a reason. Sabrina's tired, and this is pretty much her first time, and Nash is getting a pretty nasty blizzard, or blister. And none of us really feel like plowing through fresh powder. So we're gonna go back down here, and there's a bridge crossing over the Foss River right there that we're gonna go have lunch on, now that it's sunny out, and hang out, and then go back to Rex. Make sure you obey the stop sign. Bada bing, bada boom. Long exposure is shooting downstream off the bridge. And we are grubbing on lunch. And the sun's trying to come out. But it is a gorgeous winter day. It's a bit warm. Stuff is slushing up. It's quite wet and drippy. It would be nice if it was another 5 or 10 degrees colder, but you take some, you give some. I'm just glad it snowed and we weren't skiing on old stuff, otherwise we probably wouldn't even come out. Or we would have just come out on snowshoes. But, well. So we are getting, appears to be back on the pretty good downslope. So we should be getting some pretty good gliding in now. So I figured I'd get the camera out and record some peaceful gliding. Strangely though, it appears to be warming up, even though it's supposed to be colder as we get into the week. So the snow has started to turn into sleet, and it is getting slushier. I stopped to put the GoPro back on my head, and Nash kept going, but Sabrina kept going from the very beginning, and she is, I haven't seen her. She just took off and went. Hell, Sabrina might be back at that Rex by now. I haven't seen her and she took off. So that's good. That means we found something she's a natural at. Cross-country skiing, which is fine. It's good. She seems to enjoy it. And she seems to have picked it up really well, so... Oh, come on. Almost come full circle in a way with this channel, because first time I used the GoPro to consciously try and make content for Cooley Outdoors. You may have heard Nash and I talk about Crystal Springs earlier in the video. Well, that's a snow park over on Snoqualmie Pass, pretty popular. But we went to Crystal Springs and Cabin Springs Snow Park a couple of times each last winter to try and relearn how to cross-country ski. And during those times, I brought the GoPro and was trying to take some videos of it to try and make content. Well, me being a shy, anxious person didn't think any of those were worth posting, so it took until whatever our first video was, our first real video, Wallace Falls maybe? I don't know, I'd have to look and post a caption of what it was. Huh, we're at the road intersection. Got another mile. And it's only taken half an hour to go a mile and a half. Yeah, Sabrina has only got a mile left. Sabrina could already be back at Rex, or pretty close to it. But yeah, so the first, they didn't make it to YouTube, but the first time I conscientiously tried to take video for content of the adventures Nash and I go out on was when we were trying to learn how to cross-country ski. And now, look, I'll be putting up video cross-country skiing. So it's kind of a full circle moment. I guess it'll be even more full circle moment the next time we go back to Crystal Springs Snow Park or Cabin Creek Snow Park and take video there and post it. But snow park fees got more expensive this year. And with my job, I've got very little free time, so it wasn't worth buying snow park permits to go do it. So we're out here on ungroomed stuff instead. But yeah, I was hoping it's supposed to get colder throughout the day today, and then the Monday and Tuesday, with it having a chance of snowing tomorrow morning down in Seattle. So it's slushing up and loosening up is unexpected and not in a good way, but you win some, you lose some. You ski some good, you ski some bad. Getting some pretty good glide there for a little bit. Yeah, last mile, kind of steep. Oh, found Nash. Back to next to the Foss River in its little canyon. Kind of surprised I caught back up to Nash, although he's got a blister going on both feet, so. Oh, and Sabrina. Huh, I caught up to both of them. I wonder if they waited for me. But, yeah. Parting words before the outro. Get out and go try it. It took a couple years of searching at various Goodwills and Value Villages, but was able to find the necessary equipment, and then I learned the basics on the techniques of how to actually ski and wax the ski on YouTube by a guy by the name of Jared Mannanen. I'll put a link to his channel or one of his videos there. He's a ski guide, cross-country ski guide, and works at one of the cross-country ski resorts down in South Lake Tahoe for like 15 years or something, so I figure he's a pretty knowledgeable guy to learn from. But yeah, go out and go learn and go do. It's always going to be a steep. Ooh, that river is pretty. I'm not going to get any closer though. Get out and go learn and go do. You won't know if you like it until you try it. You won't know if you're good at it until you try it. And as long as you don't go get the necessary equipment like the books and the gear, and go learn and go start on something easy and see how it goes. You won't know until you try it. And who knows? You might discover you have a hidden talent for it, like Sabrina. Plus, it's better than just sitting at home. Let's see if I can catch up to them. They look like they were waiting for me. Getting good glide on this, just because the road got a little steeper. Oh, I am getting tired though. My left hip is getting sore. Not used to doing this. Need to do some more hip flexor exercises in the gym. But it's foggy and it's above freezing, so all the air is condensing instead of snowing. Not sure if I'll catch up to that. I'll just turn this off. Down there, I realized too late that I should have the camera on, but now I'm gonna try and get it again. So Sabrina and Nash passed me. I was in front, just zooming, but I stopped to get the GoPro back on my noggin, and they passed. But this is what it's about. Lay back down. Your legs are tired. Stay balanced. Use your arms to keep propelling you forward, and glide, baby. The snow sucks, but it's still fun. Oh, I have a feeling I'm gonna wreck into them. Stay on the snow. Stay on the snow. Adjust. Zoom, zoom, zoom! Oh, thick snow slows me down. Back into the slush track. Oh, we made it. Oh, that's a big slush. So that'll be it for today's adventure. We ended up going 2.5 miles up to that road intersection with the West Fork Trailhead Road. Didn't make it all the way to the trailhead, but for it being the first time on the winter on the skis for Nash 9 and only being the second time on skis ever for that one, and I think we did pretty good, all things considered. It's got a bit slushy and got some blisters and some other kinks to work out, but I think it was a pretty good trip. A lot of good snow for the first half, and then a lot of good coasting on the second half. So thanks for hanging out with us today. Give us a like and a comment down below if you liked it, or if you didn't like it, give it a dislike.
Give us a follow on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And see you next time.
Bye.
Ciao.